Hey there, everybody. It is Jacqui Duran. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are watching this, you are actually looking directly at my iPad. I do all of my note taking and everything, literally running my business from my iPad. And I get a lot of questions about how I do it. So I'm going to give you a good little rundown. But today, this training is going to be focused on understanding the compensation plan for Scentsy. So the reason that I've got my iPad mirrored here is because I figured rather than try and recreate the wheel, I was just going to share my personal notes and how I train on it. So we're going to dive right in. And for those of you who are not aware, I use this app here called Good Notes. So within Good Notes, you can create multiple documents. You can upload basically any type of a PDF. Lots and lots of things. There's lots of great things that you can do with this app. I would highly suggest going onto YouTube if you want more deep diving of a tutorial. That will definitely help you. But here in mine, we are going to go to here in my planner for 2020. And this is where I kind of live for this year. So all of my notes, my training, and all of that is here. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. Let's start off here with the basics. So the basics with Scentsy, everything that we do with Scentsy is all the products that we sell are assigned a point value. Every time you sell, you earn points. Your points are totaled up each month to determine your total personal retail volume, or PRV. Now, let me go ahead and touch on these little pointers right here. So we've got essential consultants. So that is when you initially join Scentsy and you start out at the title of essential consultant. You immediately begin earning 20% in commission. Once you sell or get your points to 1,000 in cumulative PRV, that is when you actually promote to certified. So hopefully you guys know that by now. That's what we like to talk about as your very first pay raise, because that's when you actually jump up in commission and you go to 25% earning commission on all the PRV that you do every single month. Now, the great thing about this is once you reach certified, you are forever, ever, ever certified consultants. And then you can move up from there. But at this point, you earn 25% commission from here on out. That is one of the reasons why it is so important to become certified, because that is how you're going to start to increase your paycheck. All right, so each month you start out with 0 in PRV and your status is inactive. What does it mean to be active or inactive? Well, to become active each month, you need to earn at least 200 points in PRV. So if you're watching this and you're outside of the US, your dollar currencies may be different. So for us here in the US, this is just quite literally $200 in 1 month. And that means that you have achieved active status. This is very important. Again, for those of you who are wanting to build a business, increase your paycheck, you need to become very familiar with getting active every single month. Now, the only caveat that we have to basically not qualifying to be a Scentsy consultant is if you are inactive for 4 consecutive months you will be canceled due to inactivity. So, in a nutshell, meaning if you do not become active, selling at least 200 in 1 month in a rolling 4-month period, then your account can be canceled by Scentsy. It is free to rejoin at any time, so don't let that stop you, but definitely be sure that you really need to be paying attention. Again, if you're building a business to increase your pay, then that point of being active is really going to just kind of set the tone. So you won't ever have to even worry about going inactive or being canceled. So let's break down that compensation plan down a little bit more. Commissions are calculated using a simple formula. That formula is here. It takes your monthly PRV times your commission percentage, meaning either 20% or 25%, and that is what, in a nutshell, determines your paycheck. Now, I am going to talk about the fact that these are just the basics of being a Scentsy consultant, right? This is even without having anyone join your team. But Scentsy is really, really great, and they give us an amazing opportunity to earn bonuses every single month. Let's go over here. This is my avocado team. So when you start out, here's you. You are this avocado. So when you joined someone who was already a consultant, right? That person becomes your sponsor. So you have a sponsor. Now, when you begin to grow a team, you can see the avocados here. You're growing, right? This is what we call your front line. Those are the people who joined under you. Just like you joined under your sponsor, they joined under you. You are their sponsor. Does that make sense? Your front line, anyone you sponsor. So there you go. Cool little avocados. All right, so everybody in your front line, I want you to refer to this as your first level, okay? There are levels within the way the compensation plan works. So this is your first level. Your second level comes in when someone from your front line has someone join their team, or someone's join their team. Look at that team growing over there. That's excellent, right? And so you see here, right? Not everybody is going to end up sponsoring. Like these little avocados here, they haven't sponsored anyone yet. Or maybe they're just not interested. So they're not going to be able to start earning any extra bonuses through the compensation plan unless they start building a team. So right now, these avocados are hanging out and they are getting that basic paycheck, right? They're getting whatever their monthly PRV is times whatever commission percentage, depending on if they are an essential consultant or have promoted to a certified consultant. That's what those avocados are earning currently. Like I said, this can continue on down, right? This person sponsors 2 people. That person has now sponsored some more people. This would be your third level. And then you can go down even farther. This person here has sponsored 2 little more avocados. That would be your fourth level, so on and so on and so on. The really cool thing about this is that there is no limit on how many frontline you can have or how many levels in your group. Okay, does that make sense? So these levels can continue on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And that's amazing because you're going to see that as you grow your lovely avocados, things are going to start to become much bigger when you look at your paycheck. So how do those bonuses work? All right, so we do have a rank and a title. Your rank is which bonuses you qualify for in a month. This resets monthly. Your title is the highest rank that you've achieved, and it never resets. So does that make sense to you guys that if you promote to certified, that is your title? And if you don't go past certified, then your rank is always going to be certified. If you get to a lead consultant, a star consultant, superstar consultant, director, star director, or superstar director, that title will be the highest rank you've ever achieved. Your rank is how you're getting paid, though. That's why it resets monthly. Commissions on your PRV are only a portion of your total monthly earning potential. To unlock more earning potential, you do need to build a team to earn bonuses. So as you see here, again, you joined under someone. That person is your sponsor. The people who join under you, they are your frontline. You are their sponsor. All of your frontline are considered the first level of your team, right? Those pretty avocados there. When someone on your frontline sponsors someone, that person is on your second level. And again, and again, and again. All consultants on all levels are on your team until they advance to director. Meaning, when you're talking about the difference between a team and a group, your team is everybody, here's you, and everybody under you, unless someone is a director. And let's go ahead and let's just see what that looks like real quick. Let's do that in orange. Let's say, look at this avocado building that little team there. Let's say this hot avocado has now become a director, okay? So that avocado and their front line and their second level and their third level, those are now part of your group. But they are not counted in your team, right? All these other guys are your team. Because this one is a director, they are considered your group. Everyone else is your team. All consultants on your team, plus all directors and their teams, are part of your group. Again, there is no limit on how many frontline you can have or how many levels in your group. You can grow an entire grove of avocados for a long, 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 long time. Each month, Scentsy will look at a couple of things. So we're going to look at your sales, the sales of your frontline. Remember your frontline? The total sales of your team. Remember, everybody in your team. We've got a director in there, so we're not going to count those, right? And the total sales of your group. Remember, your group includes those people too. That's your PRV, active frontline, TWV, and GWV. So those are the things that you really want to focus on when you are trying to figure out how you're going to get paid. Please remember this because I still get this question a lot. All bonuses are based on sales. There are no bonuses for just sponsoring someone. Okay? Please keep that in mind. Just because you sponsor a new person does not mean that you automatically earn a bonus. You only earn a bonus if they are working their business. Now, how or what are the types of bonuses that you can earn? Basically, there's two, but there's an extra one in there since he loves an extra one. So the bonuses that you can earn are your personal wholesale volume, which is your PWV. Your PWV is 75% of your PRV, and that depends on your rank for the month. There is also the monthly sales award. If you earn 2,000 PRV in a month, you get an extra 5% commission on your PRV. So rather than getting paid 25%, you will actually get paid 30%, plus the other bonuses that you may or may not qualify for. The other way to earn bonuses are on your frontline team sales. That's your TWV. And that is the percentage based on your rank and their title. To earn this bonus, your rank must be higher than your frontline's title. Let's very quickly look over here. So on your workstation, you're going to have two different things that you see. Or for some of you, you may just be seeing GWV. If you've ever wondered what GWV means, that is your PWV, your wholesale volume of your own sales, plus the PWV, the wholesale volume of everyone in your group. Remember our group. It even includes if there happens to be a director in there. Okay? That's all the avocados. That's the whole bunch. Your TWV is the sum of your frontline PRV and the PWV of everyone in their team. Their team, right? All these people. Now, in order to qualify for any bonuses with Scentsy, you must have 500 PRV, have at least one active frontline. Remember what an active frontline is? Active, let me go up here. Active, you need to earn at least 200 in PRV every single month. So one of those avocados has to at least be active, at least one. And your GWV has to also be considered. And you have to be a lead consultant or higher. Now that normally comes once your frontline starts sponsoring. And when you start sponsoring, again, you're working the wheel, you're working your way up in your titles. And remember, your title never resets. Okay? It never resets. You will forever have your title. As you build your team, your potential for earning bonuses increases. And once you reach director, you have more opportunities to earn bonuses. That's pretty awesome, right? Does anybody else think that that is super awesome? I think that is super awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the compensation plan, just so we can put it in perspective. I'm going to open this up here. Do we have one in here? I do not. I know there's one in every single catalog. All right, so let me go ahead and get to that page. It's usually at the end. There it is. All right, let's take a look at this, because we want to actually look to see how this correlates with what we're talking about. Now remember, this is in every single catalog, okay? Every single catalog, there is a compensation plan. Of course, there is one on your workstation. There is one located within the training center. Kind of anywhere you look when it comes to Scentsy is the compensation plan. If you don't have a picture of this saved on your phone, I highly recommend that you do. Because again, if money means anything to you, then you want to be able to maximize this compensation plan as much as you can. Now, across the top here, this is where you will see the titles that Scentsy has, right? Remember I said when everybody starts out, they are automatically an essential consultant. Then you can promote to a certified consultant, then to lead, then to star, then to superstar, then to director, star director, and finally the cream is the superstar director title. Over here we will see what our monthly responsibilities have to be. Remember we talked about what constitutes what Scentsy's looking at every single month? Let's pull this up real quick. Every single month, Scentsy is going to look at your sales, the sales of your frontline, the total sales of your team, and the total sales of your group. So they're looking at your PRV, your active frontline, your TWV, and your GWV. If you need a refresher, there's TWV and GWV. Remember our avocados, okay? So when they're looking at our PRV, sorry about that. When they are looking at our PWV, or PRV, I'm sorry, they are going to be looking at what we've made in the month. They're also going to look at our group wholesale volume, the GWV. They're going to look at the TWV, our active frontline consultants, and if you have any first generation directors. So you'll see they've pointed it out very clearly, and this is again why you need to make sure that you at least become certified, because once you sell 1,000 PRV cumulative, it doesn't have to be all in one month. It can just be from day 1 to day whatever it was that you finally got to 1,000, then you are certified for life. This means that you will earn 25%, remember, certified consultant, your personal retail volume has to be, again, that's lifetime of at least 1,000, and you will earn 25% on however much your PRV is for that month. You see that Scentsy is also creating a new reward, and that is the commissions from your Scentsy Club PRV. So you'll be able to actually also take another 15% from any Scentsy Club PRV orders. That's pretty cool. Now, when we really start looking at bonuses, that's when we're looking at the lead consultant. When you get to the title of lead consultant, that is when you've at least sponsored one person. Why? Because if you look in the active frontline consultant line, you have to at least have one active frontline. You need one of your frontline avocados to at least have 200 PRV in that month. We're on monthly responsibilities, right? As a lead consultant, and you'll see this never changes, you need to have a minimum of 500 PRV every single month even all the way up to star director, superstar director, I mean, to be able to qualify for any of your bonuses. These things need to be met in order to be paid at title. Remember, this is the title that you've achieved. Your rank is what you're being paid at. If you were a superstar consultant, however, at the end of the month, you have 500 PRV, your GWV is maybe right at 1,000 or maybe a little bit over, and you only have one frontline, one avocado that became active, then you're going to get paid as a lead consultant, even though your title might be superstar. Now you'll see as we go down farther why that makes such a difference in your paycheck. This is why paid at title is extremely important. So that again starts when you hit lead. That's kind of the beginning of the leadership ladder. So in order to be paid as a lead consultant, again, you personally have to have at least 500 in PRV. Your group has to have at least 1,000. So your GWV needs to be at least 1,000, and you need at least one team member to be active and have 200 PRV. What you get from that is 25% of your PRV. You also get that extended Scentsy Club PRV. Then you're going to bonus. Do you see all these words here? Bonus, 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 bonus. All the way down. Bonus, bonus. This is when we begin to bonus. And this is why it's so important that you create atomic habits that get you building your business so that you are consistently hitting at least the 500. And as you move up the leadership ladder, that your GWV consistently meets the criteria for your monthly responsibility to be paid at each title. Okay? You also need to be focusing on your front line. You need to be making sure, as their sponsor, that they are working their business and getting the training that they need. Why? Because in order for you to be paid at title, you have to at least have one of them working their business, meaning at least one of them is active. You can see as you promote and you go to a star consultant, there's the minimum 500 PRV that you must have. Your GWV now needs to be a minimum of 2,500. And you need to have an active frontline at least 2. This is where your bonuses will come in. So you're still going to earn your 25% commission on your PRV. You're also going to get that lovely new 15% Scentsy Club PRV if you have any Scentsy Club orders that month. This is where the bonuses begin. So you're going to get a 4% bonus on your personal wholesale volume, your PWV. Then you're going to earn another 4% on any frontline, essential, or certified TWV. Then you can also earn a 2% bonus from any frontline that are a lead consultant. So do you see here that, again, it's so important to not only begin building a team so you can start getting them working and getting them active every single month, but also building that front line to not just stop at certified or not just stop at getting active, because you want them to continue up the ladder along with you. Because as they do, you're getting paid bonuses depending upon what their rank is for that month. Remember, the rank resets every single month. The title never does. So perhaps you've made it to Superstar Consultant, but again, if you don't hit your monthly requirement of those 3 things, then you're not getting paid that way. You are missing out on these bonuses. This means you're leaving money on the table. Do you want to leave money on the table? I don't. So I want to continue to not only grow myself and push myself along the ladder, but I also want to make sure that my team members are also climbing the ladder with me. Because as you can see, as you advance, so do those bonuses. So that is how you can calculate and understand your commission a little bit better, I hope. If it helps to remember the avocados, remember the avocados. You need to be growing your team. Your team will continue to grow if you are pouring into your team. If you are helping them to do all of these things that you are doing every single month, that you are at least getting active, and that you are getting to at least 500 PRV, that you are having at least one active frontline, and that your group wholesale volume is where it needs to be for the title that you want to be paid at. Remember, the title is the highest rank you've achieved. It never resets. Your goal is to be paid at title every single month. If you can make that your goal every single month, and you continuously and consistently work that, and you consistently work growing your avocado grove, then you are going to climb up that ladder a lot quicker. Remember, once you reach director, you have more opportunities to earn bonuses. You need to be climbing the ladder, and you need to be bringing your team with you. If you're not bringing your team with you when you climb, then it does you absolutely, well, I mean, I guess it will do you some good. I mean, you'll get the title, but that's only if you have the requirements for the title, right? If you're not pouring into your avocados and growing them, you are not going to grow. And that also means that your paycheck will not grow. This is my full-time income. I work to make sure that my paycheck is as high as I can get it, that I am consistently paid a title every single month, and that I am bringing my team and my group along with me. I'm wanting them to come along the journey and to build upon all of the basics that we start with. Everything that we do every single month, over and over and over and over again, to get us where we need to go. Guys, I hope that this training has helped. I hope that this kind of clears it up a little bit more. And I am waiting for you to grow to the top.